All right, welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Look, again, this has been one of the craziest cases, trials, whatever. Uh, Apparently some news got leaked. I don't know what news it is, but it says judge fires warning shot in Diddy trial as juror drama intensifies. Sean Diddy Combs trial, judge dismissed a major juror on Monday over lack of candor. We know that, okay? It says judge gave the defense and prosecution in Sean Diddy Combs trial a stern warning Tuesday morning as the juror drama continued in court. The federal judge noted that one or more people in the courtroom violated the court's sealing order and revealed information about Friday's private proceeding. The judge referenced in an article in the media. He reminded the parties that the defense requested a gag order. The judge continued that a violation of that order could result in contempt charges at the most extreme level. Boy. The federal judge told lead counsel, Assistant U.S. Attorney Maureen Comey, and defense attorney Mark Agnifilo, y'all know his name. I'm about to bite my tongue trying to say that. That they are personally responsible for conduct of the terms. The buck stops with you, he said in court. The judge said this was the only warning he would give and wanted each side to affirm they would adhere to the rules of his court. Before testimony began Monday, juror number 6 was dismissed from the case. Discussion about dismissing juror number 6 began last week after prosecution pointed out inconsistencies and the statement regarding his residency. There's nothing the juror can say at this point that can put the genie back in the bottle and repair his credibility. Oh, my stomach growling. The judge said in court ahead of trial testimony. What else? Combs' legal team had asked to keep the jury due to his color and requested a mistrial should the juror be dismissed. As to the concerns about diversity, judge said this jury does not raise those concerns. They said, in that other video I reacted to, that it is still very diverse. The court cannot and should not let race factor into what it should do. The federal judge noted juror number 6 was dismissed and was replaced by the first alternate juror. Judge also noted that there was no evidence of misconduct. Let me see. The prosecution wrote that the defense argued that if the court removed juror number 6, who was dismissed from the case, the second juror should also be excused. The government said they disagree with liking the issue involving these, and with linking the issues involving these jurors. But they said they are open to further questioning of the second juror. So something got leaked. We don't know what, from who or whatever. Trying to see what else they got here. Let me see. I'm just looking at another article. It's the same thing. This case, man, it's pretty wild. We know from all the stuff he's being alleged. You know, the jury saw the tapes. You had the woman who had like a reaction where she barely even could watch. The guy's eyes glued to the screen. The people in the courtroom could hear the sounds through the headphones. And now somebody had leaked some type of information or something. I also heard something about Kanye. I don't know why he had left, but now they're saying that he's allowed to be in the courtroom. They were saying like, I ain't gonna even talk about it on this channel. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mention that. I'm not gonna be the one to say it on this channel, but people pretty much know already. I was just trying to see if there was more news about that leak. I got to get to the Brandon Paul testimony. I don't know how long he's going to be on the stand. Let me see. Just trying to make sure I got all the information here. Just reading it. Let me see. Clients, there's no pushing back. The marketing one push up with you. Yeah, same article talking about the same stuff. You know, this is such a high profile case. And, you know, I know that the jurors are watching the tapes of what was taking place in these rooms. I'm just wondering if, like, let me see, because some videos I watched in the past where people were talking about attending these parties. Remember, I've always said there was different levels. Like what the jury seen today, what they were watching was like kind of like the highest level, all right, of what happens. But it was also rumored that at these parties they go to, you know, there's different, on the different level. I'm just wondering, like, was it more people? Like you attend like an all-white party and it's like you go to a certain room. This is all alleged. You go to a certain room, you know, you open this door and like stuff is happening in there. And it was alleged that people will be in there watching, or people will be participating. And supposedly, allegedly, there were cameras, there were hidden cameras, because they said they confiscated so much, over 100 and something cameras supposedly. So I'm just wondering if it's ever going to get to that. I doubt it, but I'm just saying, like, was stuff taking place in the room where you had all these other celebrities watching? Also, it was rumored, because you hear people keep saying, what about the kids? What about that was being alleged? You know, it was videos I watched where people were saying they were at these parties and out of nowhere you would see kids. It's a lot, man. I'll say this. I was expecting more out of this trial as far as all the stuff leading up to it. I thought it would be more things talked about besides, you know, Cassie and Jane and the Brianna. I thought it would be more people testifying to what they may have seen, more illegal things that was going on. But I mean, this is where we're at right now. You know, information being leaked. you know, people trying to hide their identity being exposed. You know, we're getting more into the messages and stuff where you're looking at flights where people seem like they're traveling to these places to do certain things. Cressida Korn, it all comes back to her. And as of now, she ain't testifying. But in that other video I watched, she might possibly get charged later. I don't know. I just feel like right now, as of today, I still gotta watch the Brandon Paul dude. But Friday's the day, allegedly, that the prosecution is gonna rest. But we don't know what has been leaked. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna do some deep diving and find out. All right, on to the next video, man. Appreciate y'all coming over. Peace out.